The aftershock, when the internet couldn't keep up. What happened after the performance ended was just as explosive as the stage itself. Within seconds of Jungkook and Taehyung stepping off the Swimside stage, X experienced what fans are now calling a Taehyung surge. Timelines froze. Videos lagged. Notifications flooded faster than users could even refresh. It wasn't just trending anymore. It was dominating the digital world in real time. Viral fancoms that broke records. One particular fancam capturing the exact moment. Jungkook and Taehyung locked eyes before their synchronized move crossed. 5 million views in under 10 minutes. Another slowed-down version of their choreography sparked debate. Did you see that transition? That wasn't planned. No way, that was pure instinct. They felt the music. That's why it's different. Across platforms, fans began analyzing every second. Frame-by-frame breakdowns. Dance comparisons. Emotional interpretations. This wasn't just admiration. It became an obsession. Backstage, the moment before everything changed. Behind the stage, just minutes before they went live, sources describe a completely different atmosphere. Quiet, focused, intense. Jungkook was reportedly rehearsing small details, repeatedly perfecting timing, breath control, precision. Taehyung? Standing slightly apart, eyes closed, as if building a world inside his mind. One staff member revealed. They didn't talk much. But when they looked at each other, it was like they already knew everything. That silent understanding would soon become the core of their performance. The unscripted second that made history. Midway through the second track, something unexpected happened. The music cue slightly shifted. For a split second, something was off. But instead of breaking the flow, Jungkook adapted instantly. Taehyung followed not half a second later, but at the exact same moment. What could have been a mistake became the most iconic part of the show. Fans now call it the unscripted sync. A moment so perfect it felt impossible to be accidental. The Swimside symbolism deeper than expected. The concept of BTS x Spotify Swimside is now being reinterpreted by fans worldwide. Many believe it represents flow and surrender, letting music take control. Duality, chaos versus calm, represented by Jungkook and Taehyung. Connection, two energies moving as one. Some even suggest the choreography told a hidden story. It felt like two people finding each other in the middle of a storm. Global celebrities react. It wasn't just fans. Celebrities and industry professionals began reacting almost immediately. This is what performance evolution looks like. They just raised the bar globally. I've never seen chemistry like this on stage. Deep dive. The performance that refuses to fade. Hours turned into a full day. Yet the world still hadn't moved on. Clips of Jungkook and Taehyung at BTS x Spotify Swimside continued to circulate at an unstoppable rate. What made this different from any other viral performance wasn't just the scale. It was the longevity of the impact. Usually trends fade, but this one evolved. Frame-by-frame analysis goes viral. Content creators, dancers, and even professionals began dissecting the performance in extreme detail. One 15-second clip, just a transition between Jungkook and Taehyung, sparked a 2-hour breakdown video. Key observations included Jungkook's micro-expressions shifting with the beat, Taehyung's subtle shoulder movements signaling a transition, perfect timing alignment despite improvisation. A professional choreographer commented, "This level of synchronization without verbal cues? That's years of connection." The emotional code. What were they really expressing? Fans started asking a deeper question. What were they trying to say? Some interpretations suggested Jungkook represented intensity and drive. Taehyung embodied emotion and fluidity. Together, they created a push-and-pull dynamic, almost like storytelling through movement. One viral post read, "It felt like watching two sides of the same soul." X enters Phase 2, global discussion. The conversation shifted. It was no longer just reactions, it became analysis, debate, and theory building. Trending topics evolved into, was that planned? Did they signal each other? Is this their best performance ever? Even non-fans began joining. I don't follow BTS, but this is different. Unseen footage leaks and changes everything. Roughly 18 hours after the performance, a short, unseen clip surfaced online. The footage showed a rehearsal moment. Jungkook attempted a move slightly different from the final version. Taehyung paused, watched, then suggested a subtle change. That exact change? It appeared in the final performance. This revelation sent fans into another wave of excitement. They weren't just performers. They were co-creators of the moment. Industry impact, a new standard. Dove Studios, performance directors, and producers began referencing Swimside almost immediately. Terms like Swimside level chemistry, Taehyung synchronization, emotional choreography standard started appearing in discussions. This wasn't just influence, it was benchmark setting. Global fan projects begin. ARMY across the world didn't stay silent. Within 24 hours, fan bases launched. Streaming projects on Spotify, mass hashtag events on X, compilation videos across platforms. Some even projected messages onto buildings in major cities. Thank you Jungkook and Taehyung for making history. The detail everyone missed. Until now, in one slowed-down clip, fans notice something subtle. Performance becomes a legend. Days have now passed since that explosive night at BTS X Spotify Swimside. And yet nothing has slowed down. If anything, it's getting bigger. What Jungkook and Kim Taehyung created is no longer just viral content. It has officially crossed into something else, a cultural phenomenon. Global media documentaries begin. Major international media outlets have started producing mini-documentaries, analyzing the performance. Titles like The Night BTS Changed Performance Forever, Inside the Swimside Phenomenon, Jungkook and Taehyung, The Power of Two. These aren't just recaps, they are deep investigations into movement psychology, stage presence theory, emotional resonance in performance. Experts in music, dance, and even behavioral science are now weighing in. Science enters the conversation. Yes, science. Researchers began discussing why this performance felt so powerful. Some theories include mirror neuron effect. Viewers subconsciously mirrored the emotions expressed by Jungkook and Taehyung. Emotional synchronization. Their movements triggered a shared emotional response across millions of viewers. Sensory overload balance. The combination of sound, visuals, and motion created a perfectly balanced stimulation. One professor described it as a rare alignment of artistic and neurological impact. X still unstoppable. Even days later, something unbelievable continues. Clips are still trending. New edits appear every minute. Old videos resurface and go viral again. It's as if the internet refuses to let go. A digital analyst stated, "We've never seen this level of sustained engagement from a single stage performance. The hidden story theory deeper than ever." One of the most viral theories now dominating discussions suggests the performance wasn't random. It told a hidden story. Fans broke it down into acts. A CT1, separation. Jungkook and Taehyung start apart, moving independently. A CT2, tension. Movements become sharper, interactions increase. A CT3, collision. The iconic synchronized move. A CT4, unity. They move as one completely in sync. This interpretation spread like wildfire. It's like watching a silent film told through dance. Recreations take over the world. Dance studios from Seoul, Los Angeles, Tokyo, Jakarta began recreating the choreography.